Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And, of course, De'Aaron Fox. And it's the Sixers to start out. Philadelphia calls timeout. Battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
They get it back. Right wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Iverson. Outside Levine. Right side Porter. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Showing off those playmaking skills, Levine keeps his head up, makes the easy play.
Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Pass to Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Davis, a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Iverson can't hit.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And there's the screen. Here's Bryant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Iverson. From deep. He's off on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Down low. Fox for 3. He shoots again. And the layup is good by Drummond.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Pass to Porter. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Free throw good. Bryant.
When you think about tough-nosed fan bases that don't hold back, the Philadelphia 76er fans, well, let's just say they stand out. They are extremely demanding of their team.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Iverson. Oh, and Bryant with the block. They get it back.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Bryant. On the wing, Jones. The shot, no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Sixers fans have no issues letting their players hear it when they are falling short of expectations.
And you could argue it makes it tougher for these players in the long run. They know these fans want to win, and because of it, these players are determined not to let them down.
But if you succeed, you worship forever. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Orlando leading. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Banchero. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Sixers. To the middle. Stolen by Bryant. And the Magic pushing it up now. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And here are the Sixers now. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Here's Porter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Porter's got his second basket on the night.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Bryant. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Pass to Cornet. Got a piece of it. Outside Jones. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Bryant inside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Iverson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Cornet. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Magic.
The Magic 13.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. Wagner for 3. The Sixers trailing. Westbrook outside. Pass to Cornette. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Cornette's got 4 points this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Picked by Carter. Here's Stackhouse. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Cornette. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his first foul of the game. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
The game now all tied up. Cornette's got 10 points.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Pass to Achiuwa. Now here's Carter. Out to Anthony. Over to the left wing. Achiuwa for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Westbrook outside. Here's Cornette. Achiuwa defending. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Grant.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
Here's Anthony. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Free throw drops for Anthony.
Shooting for Orlando.
And Anthony drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Melton outside. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Magic.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Good on the bucket.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Pass to Cornette. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. He's got 14.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Magic lead by 5.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Out to the wing. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:22 left in the first half. Here's Iverson. Pass to Davis. And he makes it on the layup. Davis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Suggs. Beyond the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
A nice shot by Bryant. And now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Outside Levine. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Pass to Suggs. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Now here's Porter. Fires the three. Nails it from three. Porter's got his third bucket of the night. And the Magic call time here. Up in time. And the first half now in the books. Magic out in front. They're up by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Magic, 31.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside for Levine. Second chance effort. Not going to go that time. The Magic go the other way with it. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. And they recover it. Bryant in the high post. He's got 12.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Throw good. Bryant.
At the line for the Magic.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's the Sixers with the ball. They trail by 9. To the inside. Davis. Rebound by the Magic.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. He's trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Both free throws good from Levine. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And the 76ers call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Iverson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Pass to Banchero. To the middle. Drummond double teamed. And the Magic call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Suggs, no good. The Sixers trailing. Down low. Here's Davis. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that.
Here's Levine. And he makes it. And now it's just a 4-point Orlando lead.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Suggs. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Stackhouse. And the layup is good off the glass. 5 points in the game.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
To the paint. Here's Davis. Here's Cornette. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Stolen by Davis. Here's Levine. It's tipped. And they're able to recover. Yes, it's good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. A minute 20 left in the third quarter.
Philadelphia foul. Luke Cornette. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Bryant outside. They set the pick. Pass to Suggs. Fires for 3.
Nice job on the defensive end from Levine. You'd love to see more of this from him.
Inside. And Davis slams it home.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
50 seconds left in the third. Here's Bryant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Now here's Davis. He has 6. Cornette with the bucket.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
To end the run, Levine with some nice D. Here we go, the Sixers on the break. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the third.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And so it's Philadelphia closing up. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Sixers leading. And here's Westbrook. Pass to Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's Stackhouse. Picked by Carter. Crosses over. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. And he makes a first.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Philadelphia. 6-point lead. Now Westbrook. Outside Davis. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
The shot by Stackhouse, no good. For the finish! And finished off by Westbrook.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Anthony. Some solid defense from Martin. Westbrook outside. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Stackhouse. Stolen by Davis. By himself. And finished off by Westbrook.
Oh, and on the defensive end, using his fine defensive instinct, Davis is just able to make a smooth little steal.
Orlando calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He's been really discouraged by their effort. He said, quote, "It's about want to, fighting through the adversity. Look at yourselves and ask, quote, what can I do to help us win?" He's laying down the challenge.
Thanks for that, Allie. And here are the Sixers now. After the basket by Orlando. Pass to Cornette. It's rebounded by Banchero. And here are the Magic now. And here's Bryant outside. And they get it back. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
They're just not controlling the offensive glass the way they were in the first half. They could use some of those second chance opportunities right now.
And both free throws good for Bryant. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Davis. Here's Iverson. Pass to Cornette. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position. Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
Here's Suggs. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Jones. Down low. Here's Davis. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Cox, that's good.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
A minute 31 left in the final quarter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
Players with this type of athleticism at Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them.
Now here's Bryant. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that trims the lead to 6.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Iverson. .58 seconds left to the fourth quarter. And Davis slams it home.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter.
Pass to Bryant. LaVine with a steal. And LaVine, throw it down.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And then Bryant with the dunk.
In a game this tight and this late, that level of defense is money.
And how about the finish there? The rise up for the slam. That might put this game out of reach.
This is how you completely steal the momentum. It's clear who is in control of the game right now.
Paolo Banchero. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
So it's Philadelphia picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big...